Hello, this mini project is about detecting gas leakage and hence alerting the people about it, and this has been done using the Arduino Uno. Now the people will be alerted by the alarm. So what happens is as soon as the sensor values go above a particular gas limit level, the people will be alerted with the help of this alarm, and also an email is going to be sent to the concerned authority. Now we will see how does it happen. Okay, before I give you the demonstration, I'll tell you what all the things are be required for this project. You have this MQ2 gas sensor, you have this small piezoelectric buzzer. This is the Ethernet shield that I have used, and this is my Arduino Uno. Stack your Ethernet shield above your Arduino Uno. This is your Ethernet cable which you have used for making the connection you have for the network part of it. This would be required if you want to send the email, right? Now these are the male to male jumper wires, and this is your breadboard on which all the connections have been made. Now and apart from this, you will also require a Google account and a Tembu account, and the reason you would require it and everything has been given in the documentation, so it is better if you go through the documentation before you come and watch the video. Now I will show you the demonstration. Let me power my Arduino. I've powered my Arduino now, and we'll go to the serial monitor. DHCP OK means that the network has been properly established. So DHCP OK. Setup complete, and you have your sensor values. So these are something around 200, 204. My sensor gas limit is 300, so I'll try increasing the value first. The value has been above 380, and an email has been sent, as you can see. And yeah, so email has been sent, time being 10 a.m. Let us see if we have actually received an email. And yes, at 10 a.m. we did receive an email which says emergency call gas sensor system. You can open the email. You can see the sensor is actually, you can still see that the values are being updated, and the values are not above 300, so the buzzer is not buzzing. And this is the email that I have received. Okay, and yes, gas leakage detected, immediate attention required. So this is what actually happens. This is how it works. Now I'll disconnect my Arduino, and also you saw that I had used a lighter for increasing the values of my sensor. So when you use this lighter, make sure that you are not actually lighting it. All you have to do is to press it gently so that the gas is given out through the nozzle. So this is all you have to do. This is how the project works. Now I will show you. Let's close the serial monitor, and okay, now I will tell you something about the code. These are all the header files which have been used over here. Now all these things are already present in the library. Arduino library will already provide you all these things. Apart from this, tempo account.h, as you can see, this is a self-made header file. Now what you do is that header file consists of your Tembu account, your app key name, your app key, and the MAC address. So it is important for you to include that, because without that your code might not work, will not work in fact. Now these are the general information. Now the setup part. Now the setup part, it checks whether the network connections are proper, and DHCP OK does mean that your network connections are proper. If it says fail, then you have to check the connections again. And the loop part, now this sensor value, the serial.println is going to print all the sensor value as we have seen. And if the sensor value is greater than gas limit, the gas limit which I have given is 300. It is only for the testing purpose, because I cannot create the actual conditions of a fire, so I have given a very low level, that is 300. And these concentration levels are in parts per million. So right now the value was 300. Now as soon as the value is greater, the digital write buzz high, it says that your buzzer is going to go high, and your email is going to be sent. This email choreo starts running, and you will receive an email. And this is the part which is including everything. You see that you have called this function over here. This function is defined over here, and you need not worry about the code because it is being auto generated by Tembo, and that's why it's very important to have a Tembo account, because all of this code has been generated by Tembo. Now I'm going to tell you something about like how to go about it. Now, okay, this is Tembo. uh, okay, let me show this from starting. Now this is the screen you will find when you have logged in into Tembo. Make an account, log in into it, and this is the screen you will get. Go to Google. You'll find Google over here. In the choreo, in the left hand side you see the choreos. Here you will find this Google. Click on it. From the Google, it is going to take you to this page which has these bundles. Select Gmail from it. We are selecting Gmail because we are using Gmail for sending the email. Now uh, scroll down, you will find the choreos. In these choreos you have to select send email. The send email part, okay, so this is your Google Gmail send email choreo. Arduino, you can select the board that you are using. So I have selected Arduino over here, and this is the device which you have connected to your Arduino. Select Arduino Ethernet, name it. I have named it as new Ethernet, and you will have this edit option. In fact, as soon as you select this Arduino Ethernet, you'll get this. Write the name for your device. You can give whatever name you want, and make sure you specify this MAC address. It's very important because it is included in your code. So you can find this MAC address on the bottom of your shield, and if you do not, I have also given a way in which you can find out the MAC address. You can give a MAC address. It has been given in the documentation. Please go through it. Now now there is a thing which says that is this choreo triggered by a sensor event? Yes, it is. A0, yes, my gas sensor is being connected to the A0 port of the Arduino. Now if analog A0 is greater than 300 or whatever value you wish to give, so I'll give 300 right now, and that's it. Now the input part of it, this is very important, extremely important, because this is going to be included in your code. So do fill all these things. The Google asks specific password. This is the password you will get once you have enabled your two-step verification in your Google account, and all that has been mentioned in the documentation. So now I have already done it over here. I have saved it in a profile. So my password and username, the username in which you have enabled the two-step verification, and from which you have got this app specific key, you have to write it down over here. This is your email ID. This is my Tembo account. The message body, you can give anything. The message body could contain anything, something relevant obviously. Subject of your email, and to the address. Yes, you can send this email to a number of people, separating it by comma. All this has been specified already over here. This is the email ID on which I receive. Now run the code, and it should return true. Now if it is returning true, it does mean that all the information that you have provided is fine, is perfect, and all you have to do after that is you have to copy this code. You can see they have done everything for you. The code has been generated. The value that you had given, that it should trigger after 300 degree, it has been included. Everything has been done. And send email career set profile, and this profile is consisting of everything. So they have written it in that way. If you have not made the profile, and if you just make this account, if you just enter the values over here, so they will show you all the values. Even that is fine. There is no need of making that profile. Now this is the header file. Okay, do not forget. Now I did show you the header file tembo account.h, right? So do not forget to copy this into your header file, because without this uh, your code is not going to run. So that is very important that you copy this file. Now you will see that it says that Tembo account information and be included alongside your sketch. To do so, make a new tab in Arduino, call it tembo account.h, and copy this content into it. So you can do this part. Anyways, I'll show you how to do it. Now in the Arduino IDE, you'll find this drop down menu. Just click on it, click on new tab, or you can press Ctrl Shift N, click on new tab. This is something you will find over here. Write tembo account.h, click on OK, and your header file will be created. So that's how I created this tembo account.h, and all you have to do is that copy those content which you have found on tembo account to that. That's all you have to do for this. And as soon as you do this, copy all your codes into the Arduino IDE, make the connections. And I have used my mobile hotspot for making the internet connections, because the Ethernet shield does require an internet connection for sending the email, obviously. So I have used my mobile hotspot. Information regarding this also has been given in the documentation. So that's all about the project. This Tembo platform is really good for all the IoT things that have been provided, because you can do a lot of things from it. So apart from all this, you can also experiment a lot of things in this. So that's all about the project. Thank you.